Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at Falcon Lake State Park, Texas. That's my Ram pickup, and that's my casita, and that is my cover for my trike. But I'll get over here and I'll show you my electric trike. That is a Liberty electric trike that we're fixing to go riding on right now. You can check it out at electrictrikes.com. So we're fixing to get on it and go to, I've already shown you this is the electric and water sites right here. Electric and water only. And then they have the full hookup sites a little further on around. And there's $5 difference per day for the sites. So let's go triking as soon as I turn it on. Now we can go. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm much better now.
Good.
Anyway, it is a beautiful morning. Temperature is about 66 degrees, going to be 81 degrees today here at Falcon Lake. And again, this is the area with water and electric only. They have restrooms and showers. There's another loop that has full hookups, water, electric, and septic. And we're going to go to one now that has no hookups. And it's probably the least expensive way you could camp in a state park in Texas. If you have the state park pass, which costs you $70, and I don't think there's a fee for people from out of state or an additional fee, you can camp. I think it's $5 for the tent. It's not tent sites, it's just sites with no hookups. They have water there but no electric. So you'd have to be on solar or a generator. I prefer solar. The electric trike is the only way to go, guys. I promise you that. This is the way to see the state park, cruising along at about, well, we're almost going 6 miles an hour now. Straight ahead is the lake, and straight ahead is also Mexico. We're right on the border of the Texas-Mexico border. No kidding. If you go to the left here, it goes down to a boat launch. We went there yesterday, but now we're going to do something a little different. I walked down here this morning. It's pretty nice. They have restrooms with showers. They have water at most or near most of the sites, so you'd have access to water easily. And for the price, it looks like a good deal. In fact, I mean, I just paid for another week because I didn't want somebody to get my site. I thought, well, I can't find anywhere else to go that's any better. Even if I went back to Kingsland, to my home base in Texas, where I have a full hookup, cost me virtually nothing. But it's a little cooler there, not much, probably 6 degrees on each end. More so on the low end. The lows are a little lower than here, because it was 60 this morning here, 62, whatever. It was about the same in Kingsland, but normally it's warmer here. Slow down, Rusty boy. I'm ripping it now. I'm going 7. Yeah, this state park is a 15-minute drive to Roma. Population 11,000. I was there yesterday. I'll do a video of it later. And then it's about 35 minutes to Rio Grande City, where they have a great grocery store there called HEB. So as far as shopping, if you just go once a week, probably Rio Grande City HEB would be your better choice. They do have grocery stores in Roma. I went to one yesterday called Borderlands. It's okay. There's 2 others I'm going to check out. This straight ahead is the restrooms on the right, and then that's just a turnaround and you come back down. To go to the camping sites, you turn left or right. I'm going to turn left, and we'll just make the loop. Now there's some fisher types over there, fishermen, and there's several campsites off to the left there. Makes a small loop, but you can see they all have a cover and a picnic table and trash cans. And it's really, there's hardly anybody here. Of course, this is not a prime time of the year. In the summer, this place is probably packed. But let me show you. Straight ahead is the lake, and then we bend around here to the right, and there's campsites right up in here too. So what you do, you just pull your RV right up next to it, however you want to, and you're home, just like this guy did down here. And all those posts, almost every one of those posts have a water outlet. So, you know, you're close enough to where you could almost hook up the water to your RV. I don't know how the park would take to that, but maybe they wouldn't mind if there's nobody around. See, like this one right here, this is number 71. Yeah, you could hook up to the water right there. And then over here, no, well, you couldn't, you might be able to reach that if you got a long hose. But no electric. You'd have to have solar or a generator. I mentioned that. You got trash cans, and it's really, you can see it's wide open down here. And the temperature right now would be perfect. You know, it's going to be in the 70s and 50s for the next 10 days. So why didn't I pick one of these? I like the electric and water, man. I like having the electric and water just because I've gotten older and, you know, fooling with the panels and so forth. I mean, I probably will. I'm not going to say I'm not going to go boondocking or dry camping again, but as long as I am enjoying myself, I will continue to do the water and electric. And this is not crowded at all. I mentioned yesterday, you can see the lake off to the left there, barely. But that's Mexico. You're looking right on into Mexico right now. Isn't that amazing? Just across that lake is a totally different way of life. Different language, different foods. Amazing. Most borders are formed by water. A few aren't, but most are, I think. There's a trail that goes down to the lake here, but I walked it a little bit this morning. It's not a TRIKEMAN trail. Yeah, there's some right here. I mean, there's plenty of places down here. I mean, if you wanted some privacy, you'd have it. And yeah, you can stay here. You can stay here by the month. As far as I know, they'll let you stay by the month in the electric and water sites, and also the full hookup sites. And it's about $80 a week, $85 a week, and if you have the Texas State Park Pass, which is not bad, because if you go to an RV park in this area this time of the year, this is the peak season for the RV parks, it's going to cost you $500 or more. They're pretty expensive. If you don't believe me, check out far San Juan Alamo area and check out Brownsville, Texas, and see what you find out. First of all, you won't be able to get a spot. See those wind turbines turning in the background there? Got a lot of them. For the property owner, each one of those wind turbines brings in about $10,000 a year minimum. Some of them do better than that depending on the winds. But yeah, if you had 10 of those on your property, you're looking at $100,000 a year just from the wind. And some of the guys out in the parts of Texas have over 80 on their land, 80. They're making nearly $1 million a year from the wind. That's cheating, isn't it? But that's life, isn't it? Isn't that life? You know, some people win the lottery. I don't believe in the lottery. I think it's all phony baloney. It used to be called the numbers game, but, you know, if you believe there are actual winners, well, okay. So now we're going to go this here way. We're going to go this way, and now we're going to go down to the day tripping area and see what's happening down there. Cruising along now at 6 miles an hour. We're going into the sun, but the sun it's a little slightly overcast sky today, but it is a beautiful day. The weather's been perfect for this whole trip. Had one day at Seminole. It's not Seminole. It's something else. Starts with S, I think. It's a lake park I went to. I had one day where it rained. There's some of the trails. I walked this trail right here. It's called the Desert Nature Trail. I went to the right here. It's a pretty good trail. I could trike that, and I will. We'll go triking a trail one of these days, because I'm going to be here for 2 weeks now, it looks like. Let me see if I can hit this button there. We got it. Let's go up a notch. I cranked the power up a little bit because I want to get over there to that campground before this video gets too long. Okay, now everybody see that thing there, that sign? It says POTS, POTS. If you go to the right, that goes down to the boat ramp down there. But the lake is only 1/3 full. Going right into the wind now, so we may hear a little wind in the mic. So be it. Yeah, this trike is neat, man. It's just really cool. I ride it in the mornings when I do a video, and then in the afternoon I take another trike ride, cruise around. That's when I check out trails and stuff. If you turn to the left right here, that goes to my campsite. Just to orient you. The lake is off to the right. The high today is supposed to be 81. Tomorrow is supposed to be 85. Amazing. This is January the 9th, I think. Not too good on dates. No traffic, perfect place to trike ride. Park road, speed limit's 20 anyway. I'm going 8 now. I'm smoking. TRIKEMAN is on. He's got the afterburner on now. This area up here on the right is where it's a butterfly area where the butterflies congregate. When the monarch butterfly migrates from the north to the south into Mexico, this is one of the areas that they pass through, and they also pass through this area going back in the spring. This thing says, oh, this is the little area here is open. They have a park host here, but this is the butterfly area. Notice there are no butterflies, and I don't know what attracts the butterflies to that area. It's a lot of those trees like I was asking about yesterday. I'll tell you what the name of this thing is in just a second. It's called the Butterfly Garden. All right. I don't see any butterflies, but it's a nice looking garden. So now we're going to go down all the way to the day tripping area. And we're really rolling now. We're at 8.5. I mean, this thing, we are smoking. It'll go faster than that. I mean, it'll go, this truck will go about 15 miles an hour. I mean, if you have a steep enough hill, it'd probably go a lot faster, but on straight and level ground, about 15. And how long can you ride it, or how far? In miles, it'd be hard to tell you, but in time, you could probably ride it for 3 hours at 5 miles an hour, so that'd be 15 miles or more. I mean, it may go further than that if you pedal a little bit. That's without pedaling. And that's, you sit on this seat for 3 hours, you're going to be ready to get off. It's not that uncomfortable. It's actually, of the 3 trikes I've had or tried out, this is the most comfortable seat of any of them. See, there's the lake off here to the right. And that's Mexico. All those people over there are waving. A good economy next to a bad economy creates a vacuum. And a vacuum is going to be filled. says swim at your own risk, no lifeguard. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is strip down and go swimming. Picnic area, shelter area. Shelter area is straight ahead. I haven't been there yet. Probably won't make it today. But we'll do this and then I'll end the video. Drive friendly. I think that's okay. There's not much going on down here either. Now, can you camp down here in this area? No, I don't think they want you to camp here overnight. Day use only, I think. There's no sign that says that, so you may be able to put an RV down here, but I have not seen one yet in this area. Straight ahead is the dam, and you can drive across the dam and go into Mexico. There's a border crossing there on that dam, but you need a passport. Well, they say you need a passport. I went into Mexico twice from Columbus, New Mexico, into Mexico, and I just used a driver's license, a Texas driver's license, and the Border Patrol told me it was fine. And they're the ones that enforce the rules, so I guess they know what they're talking about. Am I going to do that here? Nope. Why not? Don't want to. There's nothing over there I want. I mean, I don't need any dental work. I don't need any drugs, prescription type. And so I'm not. But you can see how pretty this is. I mean, this is a great little campground right on the water. Of course, again, I'm not going swimming, and most RVers aren't going swimming. Would I think this is a safe place to camp? Sure, I don't have any problem with it. Yeah, anywhere can be unsafe, okay? Anywhere, depending on where you are and what time of the day it is. If you're out at 3 a.m. in Washington, D.C. walking around with jewelry on, you're probably dead. And the same way in downtown Chicago and other cities, you know what I mean? And that's true everywhere. I mean, any large city in any country in the world. But it is pretty here today, beautiful. I'll probably do that. Let's see, this thing, wow, I've got a few minutes on it. We'll get down here to the end. There's a little gas pumping station down here, natural gas. They say it's a high pressure pipeline, but high pressure pipeline for natural gas is usually not very much pressure, about maybe 8 to 10 pounds, and that's a lot. So now you've seen the day tripping area, and you've seen the dry camping area, and you've also seen in the other video the electric and water site, and also the full hookup site. So we've seen quite a bit of Falcon Lake State Park, and we've covered it slowly and totally. Okay. It says warning. Let's see what kind of warning we got here. Everything is a warning around here. Well, it says no trespassing, something IBWC Environmental Stewardship Program. Okay, I thought that was what it was. And then we go up here. If I can get up here, this is a gravel uphill thing, and I'll show you what this is all about. It's got a lot of no signs, I can tell you that. It's a gas something. You see those little Christmas looking tree thing there? It says warning, above ground piping, caution, hardhead hour, tripping hazard, no alcohol permitted, USA pad number 3, USA wells, no guns, knives, or weapons. What else? USA lease pad number 3. And anyway, Bob West Field, okay? Whoever Bob West is making a little money, I guess. But anyway, guys, from the day tripping area at Falcon Lake State Park, Texas, right on the Texas-Mexico border. You're looking right into Mexico now as I pull up here to stop and end the video. Let me pull up a little further. Yeah, this is really nice, guys. It's almost amazing that just a mile or so across there is totally another country, and that's Mexico you're looking at right there. And this over here is the international bridge between two countries, the dam on the Falcon Lake. But this is a 155 square mile lake that is 36% full, which is very low. Having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? You know why. And I appreciate it very much. Having said that, what else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths to lower your stress and lower your blood pressure. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let the media dump trash in your mind. And then what else? Enjoy your life one day at a time. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Exercise too. Keep your health, because without your health, you're not going to be doing much. Adios, amigos. Until next time.